An hour and a half this time. It was a bento box picnic. I make no apologies. I'm not sorry I did it. It was delicious. It's a lovely, cool, rainy night. The witch and I had quite a nice time. Anyway, yeah, hey, it's gonna be Anthem. And we're gonna just kind of keep doing it until we can't do it no more. I just, you know, this entire genre of things seems to just rely, like, solely on the whole addiction loop, which I understand from a business perspective. I don't understand from a creative perspective. You can still have these fucking fountains of colors and all of that while doing, you know, like an actual game. Is telling a story with people and places and having ideas. I don't know why it is that we didn't do that here, and I don't know why it is. Well, I mean, you know what, let's get into that. I looked up some of the proposed changes for what's coming up with Anthem, and some of those are not only a 5th javelin, but skill trees. And let's see if I can read directly from some of those. Right here. Yeah, I have mentioned this before. So I would just like to talk directly about them. So it appears as if they are split 3 ways, and then there are potential further subdivisions that are going to come from that. But from the Ranger, this is courtesy of IGN, we have it split into the Captain, the Longbow, and the Soldier. And I see perk icons that either increase something or unlock a specific kind of ability. And I don't know why it is that we are pretending this will fix it. You know? If the idea of Anthem is that you are customizing your own kind of powered suit, then locking components, and therefore abilities, onto a skill tree is the laziest possible method of allowing someone to define a build. You're saying, let me go ahead and take what's available. I will close off options that you have right now, and then repackage those options and hand them back to you, but you can only pick one at a time. See, now you have choice, right? No, and again, this only works on people with actual baby brains. They are banking on you being too fucking stupid to realize that that's what they're doing. I would hope, Lost Things, that you are not. I don't expect the other javelins to receive any better treatment, and I don't expect the new one that they may or may not be adding to add anything fresh to the game, largely because, again, these people don't have ideas. They don't have things that they want to do, or things that they want to express, or notions that they want to explore, places they want to illustrate. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no one to be, because this is designed to make money. And anything that does not further the goal of making money gets thrown by the wayside, even if it's not detrimental to making money. Which, you know, time, thought, those are not detrimental. They're perfectly fine. In fact, you'd probably get more traction with your product if you actually gave a shit. But, you know, the return on investment looks slightly worse on a spreadsheet over the, you know, like a short-term analysis, like a 60-day kind of fucking thing. So, a whole bunch of accounting bros. There it is. We got it out. Decided that was just not going to cut it for them. They need that money back right now. In which case, just go play slots like every other sad sack. We got ears. We'll give you eyes. We got Anthem. It's searching for a server. and we'll see how long we can go tonight before the performance degrades and then you have to restart it. Why does it do that? I don't know. I haven't been able to track it down. I've tried. But we got nothing. We do, however, have coffee tonight, and the coffee place people did a bang-up fucking job on everybody's drinks. They always do a good job. Tonight, both the witch's drink and my drink are exceptional. Yeah, she did get this peppermint cold brew. It is really pretty impressive. Pi, you can't have coffee, you're a bird. I know he does, but his heart already beats at like 100 beats per minute. He doesn't need caffeine. We're waiting. We're still hearing about Titans. They still refer to them as silent. They're not silent. We'll hear them curse at us in their alien language. Alright, we got no messages. We're here. Oh god, I have to talk to Owen. They're gonna make me talk to Owen. This sucks.
Oh, so soon? Good. I have contracts for you.
Yeah, we'll talk to Yarrow first.
Here, we need to get out there and do good work.
Okay.
Remind people they can count on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
I mean, yeah, that is how professional reputations work. And frankly, shouldn't it be like more of a personal thing? That like people are having trouble with Halleck and his people rather than just all freelancers, because Halleck is the one that fucked things up and went in there half-cocked and didn't quite know what the fuck it was that he was doing and got a bunch of people killed. It wasn't just freelancers in general. Like, if one dude crashes his truck, that guy doesn't drive again. It's not the entire fucking company that goes under. But there I go. This dude's got the right idea. He's feeling it. He's feeling Anthem. Him too, honestly. Alright. No. You're not telling me a goddamn thing. What's up?
What's up? Saving the world? Never mind. Rhetorical question. Sorry, I'm a little cranky. Strider full of rations and batteries I ordered was jumped by regulators.
Of note, I think this is Johnny from Freemark. I don't know if we ever fucking say that out loud about her, but, you know, there's talking about freelancer Johnny. It looks similar to the lady that was in the suit, just, you know, a little bit older. Time has passed.
Were there any casualties?
No. Managed to save them all. Thanks for asking.
That's something good, at least.
Yeah. I just wish... I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsis used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Antium or Freemark. But I think it was better.
But you were a kid.
Exactly. My brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go. Then the market would fill up with happy people and cool things to buy. It even seemed sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the Heart of Rage. So, poor Fort Tarsis. It's kind of a crap heap now. Not sure why I keep coming back.
Because you have hope. You know how good it could be.
Hope. This place sure needs a lot of it. I think I'm all out.
Not me.
Huh. Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors. Looks like I'm stuck here. But you should save yourself.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm freelancer Johnny, by the way. See you around.
And there we go. Johnny is one of the few characters, kind of like Matthias back there, that, you know, makes sense as a person. Everyone else is either just like a broad caricature or so irritating that I just fucking do my best to avoid them. I mean, we'll see more of Owen because the game makes us see more of Owen. It looks like Matthias has more stuff for us too. We might clear up those side quests before we go talk to Owen, just because. The anthem. We remember this. Fucking create the world. Just this one? Many other ones? We don't know.
Freelancer? Freelancer, yes, excellent, you're here.
Matthias? Need something?
Need something? Oh, no. Have something. You remember that strange energy the runes emitted?
I remember you mentioning something while I collected them.
I managed to isolate and identify the energy pattern. I passed it along to your cipher,
Who can now help me find those invisible runes?
which are the key to unlocking another impenetrable mystery.
Which means you want me to go find more of them.
Yes, the more the better. With enough, I'm certain I can find the location of the Elysian manuscript. Certain. I've several leads. It's very promising. Talk later.
You got it, Matthias.
And there we go.
Heard gas and
I mean, yeah, I'm sure you did. Oop, that way's blocked. Anyway. He's pretty much the only person that we get to really interact with out of the Arcanist Guild. You would think... this is our progress again. That we would... really spend more time, like our guilds, which is what these disciplines are broken up into, would be more intertwined. Like, the Sentinels are clearly more of an official sort of governmental structure organization. They are police and guards. That's what they do. They work for the government. Almost looks like the Starfleet logo, doesn't it? But freelancers are free to contract their security services out. So Arcanists, who are explorers and researchers, would have immediate need of that. You would figure that we would be peas in a pod. But no? I guess? Oh, did I forget to pick up the actual thing, or? Yeah, I forgot to pick up the actual thing. Anyway. Here, give me this.
wonderful.
There we go.
Help. I have several things that need attention, especially finding more of those runes.
Sure. We will find more runes. You got it. And yeah, let's clean those up and then we'll come talk to Owen. He said it was urgent, but I don't fucking believe him. I think he'll be there whenever the fuck I get around to it, you know?
Hey, does this look like it's
I hope it is. Alright. There it is. Our machine. Which again, unfortunately, is not really ours, but we did make it look pretty. Alright, Arcanist runes. We're doing it. Now I do want to keep it as private. We'll mop these up. We'll talk to Owen. We'll see what the fuck it is he wants. And progress with the primary narrative, such as it is. Are you excited? Intrigued? Did you forget that it existed, perhaps? The Dominion's back. If you needed a reminder. And, you know, they're doing things. What things? I don't know. Things. Thank you, Pi. Pi, are you losing your mind over just like seeing plastic? A little. We've arrived. Anybody gonna talk to me?
I'm ready to go, Matthias.
There we go.
What's the contract?
We are off to recover
failed expedition, if my research is accurate.
Got it. On my way.
On our way, indeed. Yeah, we can skim this. Well, if it's right there.
Look at this. Stay close, and I'll see if I can find the right script frequencies to open it. No searching today.
Got it.
Great.
The animals around here are notorious for attacking anything on sight.
Understood.
Yeah, you know, we'll take care of them. Now, a lot of creatures, I'm sure you've realized, work basically in hordes like this.
Keep at it.
There's not much in the way of just singular, large opponents. There are a couple of bosses here and there, but it's largely just this. It works in Warframe because Warframe controls the way that it does and is as customizable as it is. Your frame can be built in any number of ways for any number of purposes, some better suited than others, but still, you can, if you want, fuck with it. We can't really do that here, and for as much as I like the flight controls, you don't really fly much in combat.
Wait, it looks like I have another job for you. Not
Yeah, unless you're playing the Storm, in which case you're flying all the time anyway.
location.
But none of it is like high-speed maneuvering and three-dimensional awareness is really not necessary. Yeah, let me get those parts. Okay. Because hell, what if I want to make something else later? But yeah, I thought skimming waterfalls and stuff like that was cool. It encourages you to like really get a handle of what it is that you're doing, how to mark things in the world as like worth checking out. It teaches you your thing's hitbox and what it can and cannot be affected by. That's pretty good. It's just that beyond this system here, not much thought went into anything else, it doesn't seem.
I don't see them yet, but there's no doubt in my mind that the ruins are here.
See what I can find.
Oh, we've completed a daily challenge. Well, that will mean more experience for us. Whoop. The server had some issues there. That's pretty good. There we are. Last night I was checking out some of the things on the 3.11 patch for Star Citizen, and I can surprisingly say that this current build of a game that is notoriously alpha bound runs more smoothly than Anthem does when it starts to degrade. Did not have a single crash that was my fault. You know, if the server drops you, the server drops you. There's nothing you can do about that. And I shouldn't say my fault. I should say on my end. There was no, like, unspecified graphics driver fucking interrupt where it just goes, I don't know, it fucked itself and it stopped. Shrug. Didn't have any of that. Didn't have the kind of stuttering frame rates that we've been getting. Pie. I know, dude. I know. Star Citizen doesn't even have traditional looting. I know. I understand. How are you supposed to, you know, judge your ship's power if you don't have a rarity scale? And well, I'm talking about games here. But I'm using your own words against you, is what I'm doing.
That should be enough. This is one
All right.
more work for you today.
Okay.
Showing a spike in energy signals near you. Head over there and
Hi.
Heading over there.
He's feeling talkative today. Now he's looking for tickles. Well, the witch will have to handle that. She's the only person allowed to touch him. Anyway, so it's bizarre to me that Star Citizen, being what it is, runs better than this game that has been released for, you know, a year and change. And that's not even to say the Star Citizen runs particularly well. It fucking doesn't. It has problems, big ones, that prevent a lot of people from testing, playing, or enjoying the game on any. So,
trying to shut down this relic, and now we must deal with that.
on like any level, it just there's not really
You have emerged to the victor.
a good way to do it as far as Star Citizen is concerned, but still not as bad as what Anthem do. Touch. I don't know that streaming it would be on the menu for this connection, though. I'd imagine that's much more data intensive than what we've got going on for Anthem here. And Comcast is Comcast. Oh, that's right, I'm carrying something. There we go. Fuck off. We've done it. We've taught these Wolven to fuck off. Like, why with these? Why are we shooting space dogs? What the fuck? That's the best you got, huh? What if it was a dog, but we put extra eyes on it and now it's in space? Creature design. Why not fucking amoeba of this size? You know? Let's get weird. Some kind of jet force gas fucking environment bivalve. Or, I don't know, like, ambulatory plants. And then you don't have to, like, constrain yourself to these fucking shapes. You can get fucking nuts with them. But you know, you just... At every level and from every angle.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. So that's a side mission. It's like the other repeatables. It's the same shit. But from every angle, we just lack creativity here. No one bothered to imagine anything. A cave-in has cut off my escape. Endless scratching at the stone is the only sound in this cold grave. They search for a way in. It seems like a lot of work for not a lot of food. But alrighty. We just keep doing it. Look at all that experience. Dear Lord. Yeah. Trash, 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 trash. And there we go. It's gone. 4 Tarsus, please. Apparently it's prettier in the rain, everything shines. I think we've seen rain collect. I don't know that we've ever seen it shine. I think it's just got puddles. So Faye, who I believe that is the Faye we met in the beginning of the game, might just be lying to us. Or she may be experiencing a Fort Tarsus that we're simply not privy to. Who knows? Yeah, see, there's the puddles. So it rained here. Whatever. What else have we got going on here? We got a couple other things on our docket. We could see if Prospero's updated his story yet. I don't think he will until Friday? Maybe? Yeah, I don't think it updates till, yeah, 1 day, 7 hours, 7 months. So, like, Friday-ish. Alright. Yeah, that's looking fine-ish. Oh, we can deal with that, can't we? We may, yeah, there we go. We may also have, gotten some new slots. This is our support gear. I press Z and we yell, and that... it does something. You know, don't you worry about it. So we have these other options here. A flak cannon, a flamethrower, which we might fuck with, a venom spitter, which is not really venom, it's acid. I don't know why they called it venom. We've seen the railgun, we know the siege cannon. So maybe we should fuck around with one of those. This is also not something that I need to deal with anymore. We can instead focus on something else. Let's consider some options. Knockdown power with a moderate amount of ammunition. I have a couple of like other shotguns that I could, you know, they're of this rarity tier, grind away with and unlock their special variant. But I don't know if I can handle that. just as a person, you know? Maybe we just do this. And we slap that on there and we just don't fucking worry about it for right now. And we'll rack up some stuff with that and... sure. And we'll just kind of take this apart. I may need to hang on to it to unlock its thing, so I don't know. It can sit for right now. I'm not sure it'll let me, but I also kind of give up on guessing. This we can now make a new one of. And go, yeah, sure, that's fine. Great. No, I don't need any more than that. Thank you. So yeah, let's maybe fuck around a bit. We have these burst mortars, which fires a bunch of shells, right? And that's pretty cool. So let's throw one of these. Just pop that right on there. Strip that. And let's talk about our heavy assault launcher here. You can see that I haven't spent a lot of time with these. You unlock higher tiers as you kill more things with them. We'll go ahead and we'll make a flamethrower. We'll throw it on there. And we'll dick around with it. We'll see if maybe I'm not... like I just didn't appreciate it previously. Who knows? Maybe. But there we go. When do we unlock that? 12. Okay. Well, that'll be a bit, but that's fine. And I think that will probably be all we're doing right now. So let's get on out there. I don't know if they fixed the bug where if you equip beginner level shit, it deals more damage to things than your top level shit. They may have, but that was something early on. Okay. Scar control. Oh, it's the high road. It's the Strider Path to Freemark. But also, we can't go there. There is no road out of this map. It simply does not exist. They're saying that there's going to be a new region in whatever the fuck update they're planning. I'll believe that when I see it. Personally, I'm anticipating something like what Mercury was in Destiny, where the map is maybe 30 feet across.
Hi, Bryn. Give me the details on this contract. I need you to find and destroy some weapons being stockpiled by the Scars. Okay?
Okay.
Understood.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And we'll get this swoop going. That's what happens if you go up too high. It starts damaging you. For daring to dream. Give me this. Oh, there's like a glyph back there. Yeah, sure. Give me that too. Are you gonna tell me where else to go? Yeah, okay. No, directly down. Convenient. Alright, and we've arrived.
Weapon stockpiles. Let's see how the Scars like it when you blow them up.
So the flamethrower works as expected. You know, you can set boys on fire with it. It seems like a nice short-range option, doesn't it? I wish the cone was wider. Yeah, I don't know that it makes much sense for it to be so narrow. No. Oh, I'm just hitting it. Yeah, sure. Fine.
Scars won't be hurting anyone with those.
The good thing about these... Well... Okay, I guess not. I could have sworn that some of these would allow me to keep my shield up while using them. You'd think that it would, right? But I guess it just collapses it. Maybe I'm remembering wrong? Maybe it's wishful thinking? Okay, but where exactly is it? You keep telling me it's here. And then you tell me it's... Oh, it's this. You just didn't put up the little fucking thing. Whatever. Alright. Back this way. Goodbye. That's what we're looking for. Look at me, I'm just like one of yous. Okay. Anyway, have these. So you can see that we have like this kind of rocket pod. Not even really a rocket pod, just sort of a multi-tube grenade launcher. It fires a salvo every time that we fire it. It's pretty solid for, you know, hitting a crowd.
I'm impressed. We did a lot of damage.
It also detonates combos. Doesn't really need to. It's good on its own. A lot of things that do explosive damage seem to handle themselves very, very well. No idea if there's supposed to be something that resists explosions within this game, but not that I've encountered. Or at least not that I've encountered and noticed.
need to recover some Arcanist equipment before the scars do it for us.
Okay. Touch. Couldn't quite get that one. That's okay.
Get to that Arcanist machinery before the scars.
Something else that bugs me about this world is that there's very little going on outside of things for me to deal with. There's not, like, any NPCs going anywhere, or, fucking anyone who isn't in a javelin out doing stuff. It's just us.
The device. Let's start extracting that data.
And by just us, I mean the player characters. When we go into free play, you'll see what it is that I'm talking about. There are little events that pop up, just, you know, on an encounter table, basically, that you can go and take part in and fucking get rewards about, but it's not... It's not a world. It's a video game level. And that's about the best way that I can put it. I wish that there was somewhere buried in all of this, but there isn't. We haven't fucked with a shotgun, like, at all. It works as expected. One of them has, like, some sort of weird fucking... and this is just one of the variants, not one of the exotic ones. Has a thing where you... oh my god, you still press shells into the feed tube? Why? Where the longer you hold down the fire button, the tighter the spread gets, so I guess it's like adjusting its choke as you've got your finger on the trigger, would be the mechanism. But I mean, why bother doing that when you just kind of poke them with the semi-auto thing?
I've got reports of Shaper Relic reactivated itself lately. It needs to be silenced.
Oh, we got a comment. Thank you. The witch has just read it out to me. Enjoying Anthem, question mark. Fuck no, dude. No, it's... if you stick around for any length of time, which of course you're welcome to, no, you're gonna hear me take heaping shits on this game, and not in the popular fucking sense of like, well, the shooting just feels bad and the itemization isn't quite up to snuff. No, I am attacking it at its fundaments. The story, the setting, the actual mechanical nature of the javelins in general, the lack of imagination in creatures and weapons. I want to love Anthem. I do. I tried to for roughly, what is it now, 150 hours? Anthem doesn't want me to love it. Fucking... Anthem is listening to "Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man" on repeat, and I'm telling it that while it's throwing punches in the air, if I catch one, then it's catching one back. Oh, yes, please. Feel the same way, kind of. Yeah, well, you know, it's one thing to go into a game and be like, I am going to hate this and I'm going to rip it apart. It's another to take it on what it is that it's got and try to find the good in it. So I'm glad that you're also approaching it from that angle. Like, the concept of it is something that I was on board with, and I like the looks of the javelins. But what they did with it is just not... it's not even close to what it should have been. Oh, and we've hit performance issues. Excellent. Yes, please. Yeah, there's, the comment there was, I really love the idea, and the look of it just feels so good. I like a lot of what they did with the javelins themselves. Their enemy design needs fucking work. And there are several very pretty vistas out there Like, there's some spots that you could just sort of look at, and that's great. It's just that you can't do anything but look. Oh, yes, please. Reminds you of Titanfall. Huh.
Stabilized relic.
I don't agree on that one. I feel like Titanfall's stuff is far more imaginative than Anthem's was. Even though they're like, here's also space dogs. It's really not all that common. Yes, please. Oh, the looks? I suppose. Like, we've got kind of like that bubble-headed thing going on with some of the larger machines, and sure, I could kind of see that. Boy, Titanfall's a much better. We'll play through Titanfall 2 at some point. Oh, we got more. Yeah, I genuinely, this is a comment on Titanfall's story being amazing. Not the adjective I would use, but I genuinely enjoyed the narrative of Titanfall 2. The first one was scattershot, but that's because it was designed around a multiplayer campaign, and it's a cool idea, but I don't know how well it panned out. And I went through it multiple times on both factions. It was cool that it was there. I like the backdrop, like, sort of the setting that you're put into. I do wish that they would have paid more attention to the narrative for their first outing. Oh, well, thanks. It'll probably be a bit. We're doing something else next after I'm done with Anthem. But, yeah, please stick around. Maybe see if I'm doing some other stuff. You know, fucking hang out. Yeah, maybe someday I'll be able to read my own chat. We're getting there, you know. Fucking shit costs money, you know what I mean? Anyway, I've been kind of like leaving this idiot alone here, haven't I? We have to deal with him. He's just kind of being a dick. All right, there we go. That'll solve itself in just a moment. Upsies. I wish that someone from Titanfall would take a look at this and give them some fucking advice. That would be a much better project. Yes, please. Oh, so on whether or not you should get Anthem to experience it. So, yes, if you can snag, like, I snagged this physical copy off of Amazon for like $12. And then, you know, registered the key and recycled the disc. And that was the end of that. I would say sure, $12. I wouldn't pay more than that though. But it's you'll probably get enough out of it for $12 that you won't feel like you've been robbed. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, fuck no, don't pay $60. $9 is also fair. Oh good, the hate engine. We don't really know what this is. Yeah, oh my god, it's gonna give me a tutorial. No, Anthem, no. Okay, thank you, goodbye. Yeah, the witch has just said to me that, well, she's echoing my own thoughts, as she does sometimes, that it's worth experiencing before they change things, just to see what was, so that you can compare it to what is, and that's what this playthrough of mine here is about. I was also present for Final Fantasy XIV's launch, and, you know, now people are suggesting things that they had originally screamed should be removed from the game. And I would like a record of what was, so that I can point to it and say, but you had this, and you hated it too. maybe you should figure out what it is that you're doing and what it is that you want before opening your mouth. We've done it again. They said it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done. But yeah, we'll throw Titanfall on the list probably after this next one, because I got things that I gotta work out with the rest of the playlist we're doing. And I don't really like posting the playlist because I would rather it be a surprise, Lost Things. I would rather it be a surprise. That is true. The Witch also notes that it is constantly in flux because I'll change my mind on shit. I think we have one more side quest to do, and then we'll go talk to Owen, even though I don't want to. Yeah. How big of an issue are loading screens? Well, take a look. How's this striking you? We're here. It's happening. Yeah, you know. You know how they do it. You know they do it real good over at BioWare like this. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Excellent. Yeah, get there. Okay, we did it. That is true. The Witch has noted that we have had way worse than that. Yes.
Then what we do?
Heading over there.
The problems that it really runs into are just like performance drops, where you'll be playing and things will be mostly fine, and then that will happen. As if on cue. Yes, please. How long are the loading screens in comparison to the rest of the game? I mean, it varies. Sometimes an area will load quickly, sometimes it won't. They haven't been a deal breaker for me. Like, it's a loading screen. It gives me a chance to sit there and either finish a thought or drink some coffee. If you have a solid state drive, it'll be quicker, but that's, you know, with anything.
All right, what do we got? Okay.
We are not running on a solid state drive. Because again, shit costs money. But we are still well above recommended specs, and this is how it runs at well above recommended specs.
I can't thank you enough.
You're doing very well.
We're not even on like maximum settings or anything. I've really fucked with it to try to get it to work. So, you know, keep that in mind before you spend your $9.
Finish. Nicely done. Okay, good. The enemies reach. Stop them.
On it.
Sure.
I missed the challenge outside the wall.
Okay, Yarrow, then, like, fucking suit back up. Do you have, like, some sort of health condition that would prevent it, or... I don't know, because, like, the suit would do most of the work, right? I'm not saying that you wouldn't have to be in reasonable shape, but the way that it's constructed, it'd be like riding a bike, and even senior citizens with joint issues can ride bikes for extended periods of time. Boom. How many more until we're done here? We don't know. They may be retreating. I may be running them down. Yeah, okay.
You fought well. Be proud.
Thank you.
Ah, good. Now that you've finished, new work. Outlaws have...
What the fuck oh, well, it was a lightning.
Terrible idea, you hear?
Okay, understood.
Alright, now it's Outlaws. Oh yeah, we're coming up on, well, here's one of those vistas where it's just nice looking. That looks sweet. That's pretty good. I wish I could do more than just look at it. I can't, though. Sort of like Destiny, their art department, pretty solid. Everyone else, sorely lacking.
Take care of outlaws, then search for stolen supplies.
We were just in a bigger area, too.
Understood.
Alright. We got there. The performance hits as you go on. We'll end up having what seems to fix it, by the way, if you're interested in spending your $9, is shutting the game down, giving it a moment or two, basically enough time to get up, use the restroom, come on back, and then starting it back up again. Haven't been able to trace the origin of this issue. Pun not intended, because you will have to grapple with origin as well, and that's its own fucking kettle of fish.
Good. Now get those supplies.
But that seems to alleviate things for another indeterminate amount of time.
Since you're in the area,
Yes, please.
I might have something else for you. Looks like a freelance.
Oh, my friend, you can see how this gets very tedious. That's the comment. Yeah, you do this. That's the game. This is what we were supposed to be playing for decades. As a reminder, they had decided that, oh, well, you'll do the same, I think maybe 3 to 5 mission types over and over again, and we'll shower you with colorful drop polygons, and you'll be happy with that, right? That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. For decades. We'll all be playing Anthem 10 years from now. The fucking... That's why the whole thing is called archiving hubris. That is what we're doing. Anyway, there's a dead freelancer here somewhere. They haven't quite said it yet, but I'm sure that they are deceased. That's just how this goes. There you go, bud. Have fun with that. There they are. Damn.
Help them in life. Gather the link. Now we must finish the contract.
Okay.
Destroy the Scar stockpiles with these explosives.
Okay.
And so yeah, we pick things up. Sometimes we stand by thing while bar fill up. But mostly you pick things up and you bring thing to other thing. You can shoot objective, which is how you free it or destroy it, and the same mechanic, doesn't matter. And that's it. Sometimes a boss shows up too. That's thrilling, right?
That's one.
If you were so inclined, we do have videos of the other Javelins gameplay going up on the VOD channel at some point in time in the near future. Again, quiet like this place, but they'll be there. They'll be of a little bit better visual quality because it's not so connection dependent. And I do go over the other fucking Javelins, but it'll be a moment or two before we get caught up on the VOD channel, so no rush. Yes, please. I think I'd rather play Destiny 2. Yeah, I mean, it's the same experience. Destiny 2 definitely runs better. I will give it that, hands down. We did not have the crashing or performance degradation issues in Destiny 2. Not on big maps, not with a whole bunch of shit going on all at once. It just, Oh yeah, we did too. This is a comment that says bought Destiny 2 at full price. We did too. You know, back when it came out, we were like, oh fuck yeah, Destiny on PC, excellent, let's do that. Because we didn't get into it on console. Because I'd rather nail my dick to a piece of driftwood and float down the river than play a shooter with analog sticks. Your mileage may vary, and if that's what you like, that's what you like. But we hopped in on that hard, and similarly to Anthem, it's a pretty place. It's also an incredibly shallow place.
To celebrate.
More for Yarrow to celebrate. But it doesn't have a lot of the problems Anthem has. You know, there's more than one map, for one. That's pretty cool. There's more gun variety, which is fucking weird, because I don't consider Destiny to have the biggest kind of smorgasbord of weapons. But their exotics are exotic. They do weird shit. We're actually using one. It's that fucking bright magenta chain gun. That's an exotic weapon. It doesn't look too exotic, does it? Because it ain't. It shoots a bullet just like everything else does. And frankly, their subclasses in Destiny are better. They're at least distinct in some ways, even though a whole lot of the gameplay loop could use work there as well. But oh well. It's certainly better and more interesting than having everything play effectively the same, save for one. I agree, Pi. I agree. You know, it is definitely lacking in its gunplay as well. The weapons have little to no feedback. We mentioned that before in the past videos, but yeah, it's important. If it's a looter shooter, then the shoot has to be pretty good. It's half of it. Yeah, they certainly seem to be, right? Like, that's their focus so far. The Witch had brought up that it is no shoot, only loot. Loot being the only thing that they seem... God, Fort Tarsus is working real good right now, huh? Anyway, they seem to be focused primarily on the loot aspect, and that's all they want to talk about. Not so much on the shoot aspect, which they don't seem to have any ideas on. God, that guy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break. We are going to attempt our usual shutdown and restart of fucking Anthem. We'll send you here. I will kill this program one way or the other. That's another thing, is that we have been grappling with it just cutting to a black screen and rendering the entire system inoperable when you attempt to exit it. And this is a known bug going back to release, and they still ain't fixed it. Which is just, like, intense. Intense. Okay, so, yeah, it seems about an hour. I'm trying to catalog it. Last time, it was an hour and 20 that we started to hit these performance issues. Now it's at about an hour. And still not the heat, because everything's in operating temperature still. This is twice now. We're building a case here, like a document, in order to suss out what the fuck the problem is. Yeah. So what's going on? Cool. And yeah, it has crashed on an attempt to exit again, which is awesome. So we go into Task Manager, we fucking kill it, we give it a moment or two. I will be right back. And it appears to be doing what it's supposed to. Excellent. Okay. Off we go. But yeah, we've tried running it in full screen, we've tried running it in windowed, we've tried running it in borderless, we've fucked with the resolution, we've fucked with the shaders, the fucking VSync, we've fucked with the variety of, like, anti-aliasing texture things, blah 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 blah, like, right on down the list, both forcing it via the GPU and dicking with it in the game settings, and it just don't. Fucking Doom Eternal, no problem. Star Citizen, problems, but relatively smooth experience. Control on some pretty high settings, not an issue. Fucking Death Stranding on real high settings, not a problem. Anthem, problem. The Emerald Abyss is also a place that we'll go. It's not really an abyss, but it is emerald in that it's green, I guess. Okay. So Owen has shit to say, and I'm not happy about that. Oh yeah, look at that. Fort Tarsus running much better now. I think Matthias also has something else for us to unlock. Bryn seems like she's good for the time being. And we'll get our Matthias thing.
I have it.
Pick that right up.
Finally have it.
What's going on?
The runes were indeed the key. Madness to think they were there all the time, waiting.
You found something?
An excellent question, to which I have an excellent answer. The final resting place of the Elysian manuscript.
Sounds like I'm going on an expedition.
The runes speak of a special vault in a high tower built on a mountaintop. Objects of power were brought there. Shaper relics, artifacts from beyond the Hesperian tide.
And a manuscript.
Indeed. A very special manuscript.
Okay, tower on a mountaintop. Shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
And this is another of these side quests. They play out the same way. Every time. Alright. Put it off long enough, I have to go talk to Owen. I don't really have any love for this character. They fucking were convinced that this was gonna be a guy to draw you in. He is featured so prominently.
What's up?
What are you talking about? You called me, mate.
No, you...
Oh, hold on a second.
The Monitor is leading a mission back into the Heart of Rage. He wants to weaponize the Cenotaph. We decrypted the archive you recovered from the Regulator camp earlier, and we know why he's after unique Shaper relics.
Doesn't mean he'll succeed.
Did you know the Monitor was there when the Dominion attacked Freemark? One of the few who escaped when the Cenotaph leveled the city.
Oh, shit.
He's ruthless, driven, and savage. An incredibly powerful cipher and a brilliant pilot. He frightens even his own people.
The storm will tear him apart. No one survives the Heart of Rage.
You did. The intel also reveals that he's perfected a way to harness the power of the Cenotaph, and we cannot let that happen.
Obviously.
I need you to find a way through the Heart of Rage, get to the Cenotaph first, and silence it. Do what freelancers do.
Do what freelancers do. You're talking about a bloody cataclysm.
He's right. We aren't equipped to take that on.
Of course. Well, I can think of others who survived the Heart of Rage that day, who never let it go, studied it.
Oh, come on.
I feel like I'm supposed to know this one.
My old partners, Halleck and Faye.
Intel says the Monitor is on their trail. Suggests Faye has found something important. Last known location.
Oh, I can... So, Halleck and Faye. Intel says your partnership ended badly.
I don't know. We just kind of grew apart.
Really? Because I heard that Halleck never forgave you for pulling him out of that storm, and Faye went...
Where are we going?
Oh, right. Oh, you're kidding me. No, Halleck and Faye are working with Princess Zim.
The Regulator boss?
Oh, please, she's a smuggler at best. She's a full-fledged crime lord at worst. We really need them.
To get through the Heart of Rage and beat the Monitor to the Cenotaph. Yeah, we need him.
Do we? You and I? We're such a solid team already.
Of course, that's why Tassin picked us. You got my back, I got yours.
All right. Hey, considering that the Monitor is both Lancer and Cypher, we could probably use a very fabulous Cypher Javelin pilot combo of our own.
Oh, and be patient. Pilot lessons are going fine, but seriously, it might take you years.
Okay. You know what? This might be fun. Apparently, Princess Im's camp is like a traveling carnival. Now, it's a traveling carnival run by bloodthirsty gangsters, who like gifts. So you need to get us something to get in. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Here we go. We gotta go to Jabba's palace. 'Cause again, ideas are dead. We could stand around and talk to the other degenerates in this bar, but no, that's okay. Off to our hive of scum and villainy. And of course, the lady that we talked to, the Corvus supervisor, I forget, agent, she's some sort of like high up spy.
Sometimes sauce can be the worst thing, you know?
What? This fucking dude. Anyway, she can't just go and contact them herself or send people who are connected to that kind of environment in. It's gotta be us. Gotta be us. Can't just fake some phone calls like she did to get us and Owen in the same place at the same time. That would be too difficult. Okay, so we're gonna select our thing. We're changing our mission. We're gonna do this first, before we take on more side quests. Because we must. We're gonna keep it as private. Because no thank you. And another loading screen. Strongholds are among the most challenging expeditions a squad can face. They're not. They're any other fucking looter-shooter dungeon. If you've played Destiny 2 and you've felt like you could solo strikes, good news, it's the same thing here. In that, yeah, you can. You totally can. The game won't let you stroll in on your own. I'm sure with that, maybe with like a similar kind of fuckery that you can do with Destiny to basically like close off join ports. And trick the game into thinking that it's accidentally loaded you in on your own. Just denies other connections. But, no, I'm not allowed to simply walk into these. We've arrived.
Like I said, you won't get to see Princess Sim without bringing gifts. Yeah,
Okay.
Where we'll find something that should work.
Tribute for a princess, huh?
It'll give me time to meet you there.
Wait, what?
You think I'd miss the reunion with your mates? I hitched a ride on a smuggler strider.
Oh, and
It'll be fine. Wait, one of them's coming. Back in a sec.
There we go. It's Owen, isn't he just so charming? He's a real hoot and a half. That guy always hitching rides on convenient smuggler transports.
Following this Strider's amplifier, crammed in with smuggled rabbits.
it's not safe out here.
Safe gets boring. Time for a freelancer adventure. You'll see.
This would be, by the way, what?
Weapons from Princess.
He's got more to say.
Could be a good icebreaker. They're gonna put up a fight, though.
Sure. Anyway, this would be the kind of turning point for the character that I had talked about earlier. This is where
They're just a bunch of drugs.
Well, they've got pretty good aim.
where I would have just kind of fucking fired him. You'll see why.
Well, let's stir things up now.
We are defeating more scars. Yeah, I know. You didn't load them in before. There we go.
Now take a look around for a weapons cache.
Okay. And we're done. Looks like it's this way. Or maybe this way. Or maybe that way. Is it below me? It's this.
Okay, we got the weapons. Good, but it's not enough. Regulators aren't easily impressed. I've marked the next location.
Okay. Off we go. It's... I don't know what the deal is with the objective marking either. Didn't seem to be doing that yesterday, but today it is.
Smugglers. Of course, they probably stole them first, but we will score points with Zim if we get them back. But after that, take care of the walking bugs.
Too high. That's fine. And there we go.
Yeah, I never understood what stars even want with relics.
Not the time to ask them. Where are you anyway?
Lost track. The strider's taken so many turns. I think we're following an old smuggler's shortcut. Okay, see if you can find the relics.
And below? It'll be these crates again. Now that we know which interactable we're looking for.
Need one last bit of tribute to the princess. Location marked.
Not entirely sure why it is he's choking on the word princess. He doesn't seem to be opposed to like notions of royalty. I don't know. If they're saying that this lady goes by Princess Zim.
Easy next fight.
Why?
Princess Zim loves to throw a good party. I hear grilled Ursics is her favorite dish.
Sure. Well, we've set it on fire already, so the grilling part is really a foregone conclusion, isn't it?
Good. Now grab a chunk of that.
And we're done.
I'm sure the scars will eat the rest. Good, we got it. One slab of Ursics ready to serve. Fresh over letter. Now let's deliver it. I've marked the location for Princess Zim's hideout.
Okay. We'll be using one of these transport tubes things, which is a cool idea, but not necessary on this singular map. There's not all that many places to go, and it ain't all that hard to get there.
My strider's approaching Zim's place.
So this is nice, but
Reunion kicks off. Do you think
this is not a lot for Y.
We're all professionals.
And we're there.
And I've seen professionals beat each other silly.
It won't be like that. The stakes are too high.
Let's hope. If the Dominion harms the cenotaph, that blood will be the least of our worries.
Oh yeah, it's still real pretty. Looks cool out there. These pieces of like ruined temples and shit all around is interesting. You'd think that we'd spend time figuring out what happened and how things got this way. We don't.
Hid in the rabbit cage. Yeah, it wasn't my proudest moment.
If the regulators catch you,
Not a problem. This place is one giant party. I'll see you.
Pi, you having fun? He seems like he is. And dip to cool those jets. And we continue on our way. And we've landed. This guy's guarding the door like they could stop me. New amplifiers, dear Mayor, regarding amplifiers. As per our conversation the other day, I'm following up on the possibility of getting new amplifiers for the ciphers for Shadowmark and for my Volery. The current ones were installed around 50 years ago, and sometimes constant repair is a sign that it's just time to give in and get new ones. I'm sure you agree. Sure, I guess. Zim wants a manticar? Kale. So we're supposed to catch a manticar. What do you suppose Zim will do with it anyway? Maybe make it one of her pets? Those stinging insects that swarm out of it can't exactly be put in a cage, so what should we do? I say we just go out and pretend we were looking for a manticar. She'll never know. Until you don't bring one back, you fucking moron. Anyway, hey.
Who are you? Need to see some friends of mine.
Open the door.
Working with Princess Sim.
What did you bring?
Tribute for Her Royal Highness.
It's adequate. You can go inside.
Again, like he could stop me. He can't. Here we go. It's story time.
how was the trip?
Well, the trip? Oh, it was fabulous. Yeah, I just love hitching a ride on a smuggler strider. It was first-class comfort all the way.
Behold the wonders of the palace. All hail Princess Zim. Long may she reign.
They do know that she is not a real princess, right? She's just a crazy smuggler with delusions of grandeur.
You scoped this place out yet?
What, you think I went in there alone? Are you crazy? No, I've been standing here waiting for you. Besides, it's your friends we're looking for.
Let's go find Halleck and Faye.
Come on then. Hey, is that them over there?
Oh, pleasure doing business, Princess.
Our business is not yet completed.
No? I thought we had a... deal.
Who is this, Haluk?
No one.
An old friend.
Please, invite your old friend over to join us.
I'm sorry, but we gotta go.
No. First, we celebrate our new partnership in the tradition of my people. Come, closer, friend of Haluk.
Scorpidon stinger, highly acidic. It's going to burn going down. A lot.
You know, I had a big breakfast.
Refusing a meal is a grave insult to your host.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Forgive my ignorance, Princess. I didn't know people could eat this.
I come from a harsh and unforgiving land. Plants are scarce. Animals even more so. Before the Dominion conquered us, we had a saying. Food is life. Life is struggle. We understood that. We embraced it. It helped make us strong.
Thanks for the meal, Princess.
That was just the appetizer. The main course.
Oh.
Behold, the pheromone sac of a young manticore, cured for an entire year in a vat of fermented chimera venom. A rare delicacy I have been saving for a special occasion.
After you, Princess.
I could not dishonor myself by eating while my guests go hungry.
I love Manticore.
Our deal?
Be sure to thank your friend Haluk.
Oh, you look a little green.
I just need to sit down for a second.
What do you want?
I think what he meant to say was thank you.
I have a contract.
A contract? Well, we don't need your charity.
Excellent.
Faye, Halleck, this is Owen.
Cypher and Lancer in the making.
Corvus sent me.
Corvus? Huh. What, you some kind of a hotshot now? You got a lot of nerve after all this time.
Quit being dramatic. Sit down.
I'd rather stand.
Let's all go back to the Strider. I'll explain.
We got our own thing going. Thanks, but no.
Wait. Something's not right.
Dominion troops! Clear out! Scatter!
We'll keep your friends safe.
Don't worry about me. I'll see you there.
How do you like Princess Zim? whose whole thing seems to be like challenge food. Eat this fucking hot chip. Something about strength and ruggedness. Why that's her thing, I don't know.
Guess that didn't sit so well.
She maybe could have had a different thing, but this is also the only time that we're going to see that character.
Owen, what are you doing?
Keeping the heat off.
You can't fly a suit. You'll get yourself killed.
Not if I shoot them first.
Yeah, see, there you go. He's now stolen their javelin, which is definitely going to make things worse. You know, just for like delicate negotiations. And frankly, I don't know. You don't really need him.
Hang tight. I'm on my way.
We're more than capable of handling this on our own, and it's just unnecessarily risky. And if you're running a security contracting business, like the fucking story would say you are, this behavior is not only undesirable, it is unacceptable.
Why can't I move?
You panicked. Your javelin locked up.
What do I do?
Keep your head down.
Don't wait fire. This is bad. Clear them out. Get out and take shots at the Strider.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I got it. It's fine. It's not a problem. Okay. Well, looks like he's just gonna stand there. Can't do much about it. And yeah, it is still happening. Still the same game. This time we have a defense objective. Now we can revive him. There you go.
Yeah, nothing's working. I can't...
Don't worry, you're clear. The Dominion are licking their wounds for the moment.
Good. I mean, we showed them. Now, I wouldn't mind getting inside the Strider.
Yeah, like that's it. You're done. You are fucking fired. I'll find somebody else. Wyverns. People freaking out about those. Don't know that there's predators in the grass, but also these things fly around. They're also not bulletproof. Nothing in this game seems to be, so what the problem is, I couldn't tell you. Our expedition is complete. The didgeridoo is playing. That's how you know that we've really won. And we must hold escape in order to skip the scroll of things. And then clear out the trash. There it goes. More loading, and then I believe more story. We've been introduced to, what, 3 supporting casts now? And we just kind of keep spinning them in hopes that the player doesn't get bored, but I did. I don't really get what Halleck's problem is, and Faye is a non-character, and Owen sucks.
I'd say we really took it to the Dominion back there, right? And I think we'll agree that I was pretty fantastic.
Owen, are you serious? That was a disaster. You were a disaster.
Never do that again. Please.
Right. I'll just head to the amplifier.
Over here.
Nothing's changed. Thought you'd probably at least paint it or something.
The corrosion adds a nice patina. Should we talk about the weather next, or have we fulfilled our quota for small talk?
I don't think there's a penalty for going over. Read any good books lately?
Thousands of them. It's been a long time, you know?
It's good to see you again.
Is it? You're not just here because you need something. It doesn't matter. You're back.
I'm still picking up a lot of Dominion radio chatter, but we're losing sight of our pursuers.
Who the fuck picks up a cup that way? Like, what the fuck was that? What is that? Also, I don't know why our textures are so bad and theirs are not.
Halleck, you still haven't replaced that actuator?
It's still good. And shut up. I got this.
Yep. Off to a great start.
Where's my socket wrench?
Left in the box as usual.
Never thought you'd be back here.
Life's just full of surprises.
Switching off starboard power before it overloads.
Oh, come on. That's just half the fun.
Can we please hurry this up? They will be on top of us any minute now.
Pliers.
So what are you doing here?
I'm helping you fix this garbage actuator. Again.
More reliable than some. So what's this contract of yours?
Can we please chat later? The Dominion will be here any second.
Owen, please, this is important. Just, you're not helping.
Screwdriver.
Which one? Use your words.
3/8, obviously.
I'm going back to the Heart of Rage.
Really?
The Dominion wants the cenotaph. Corvus hired me to get it first.
Well, that explains why Dominion troops showed up at Zim's.
Faye, light us up. Faye and I have 2 years of research and legwork on this. And you want what? Jump in the end and claim credit?
Halleck, time is of the essence. We have a lead that requires a Lancer right now. Shouldn't we work together?
No! I can handle it.
You've got the Dominion on your back, and you don't think that maybe you could use a hand?
We could find someone else.
You go right ahead, mate.
Not in time, we can't.
You need me. And I can't finish this contract without you.
One job. Just one. I got a Strider to drive.
You said you have a lead?
We might. One moment. As expected. Hold these, please.
You found something about the cenotaph or the Heart of Rage?
Zim did. Pays to have friends, you know.
Some friends.
I'm sure you've heard of the Legion of Dawn, General Tarsus.
What? General Tarsus?
Yeah, she entered the last Heart of Rage and reached the center, the cenotaph. How? I've done the research. Her javelin could do the impossible. It had unique shields and who knows what else.
Wait, you think you found her armor? The original Javelin of Dawn?
Yes, finally. Now we just need to go get it. Interested?
Well, personally, I can't wait to see it. Just give me whatever intel Her Highness had, and let's get the expedition started.
No need. I'll be supporting this mission. I've already done all the relevant research.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And there we go, story time. It happened. You know, this is oof, right? Halleck and Faye, they're poorly drawn as far as characters are concerned, and I don't use that in the sense of like their visual design doesn't work. I mean personality-wise, they're not people, they're props. And, you know, we're told that Faye went crazy. She certainly doesn't act crazy. She doesn't really babble or phrase things in a way that's in any way strange or off-putting. She doesn't draw conclusions that other people wouldn't. She seems perfectly rational and reasonable. Halleck treats saving his life as if it were a betrayal. I'm not sure why, and we don't really ever get into it. Owen sucked from the beginning, and he sucks now.
Freelancer, I trust your reunion with Halleck and Faye was productive.
There are a few less Dominion who'll be bothering us.
Always good. So what's the next step?
The tomb of General Tarsus. They think her original javelin is still there.
I'll assume it's for more than just a historical tour.
Faye says that javelin could get us into the Heart of Rage.
Then I'm glad I could bring old friends back together.
Well, we're still getting reacquainted.
Make it work. In the meantime, Corvus has other jobs that might interest you.
You know me. I'll take any job I can get.
These aren't your usual run-of-the-mill contracts. They're tough.
I can handle it.
Then talk to my agent, Sev, for a full briefing. He's in the bar. Or rush in if you want. I know that's more the freelancer style. Whichever the case, keep up the good work.
And we've unlocked strongholds. The strongholds are the dungeons. I don't think we have to go through those. Ah, fuck's sake. Yes.
Complication.
Yeah, I'm doing it. But yeah, rest assured they're not all that tough. You shoot things in a straight line, and then eventually you run out of things to shoot. The bosses, as far as I can recall, don't really have much in the way of like mechanics. I remember doing the Swarm Tyrant several times, and you shoot it until it dies. That's it. Oh, there's Wraith.
Well,
What?
Who's come around? Looking sharp, big star.
Right. Feeling better?
Yes, indeed. Flying high.
What have you been up to?
Freelancing. Always freelancing. And some shady business.
Shady business?
Oh, yeah. A sorry tale of woe, my glamorous friend. You want to hear it?
Fucking... What? How do I even begin to describe Wraith's situation here? You know? I've been up to shady business. Let me tell the first person I see. How do you know that I'm not gonna run and, like, just fucking tell the cops?
Do I want to be involved in this?
Are you offended by adventure?
It takes a lot to offend me.
Stronger together. Okay, back to me. There's sexy danger, sexy bad choices, probably more sexy danger.
Tell me what happened.
I found myself in a game of chance with some dubious regulated types. Not the good kind. These were real knee breakers. In hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea.
How did you end up there?
They asked. Who knows? What did I have to lose?
Your knees?
Ah, what are you gonna do? It's kind of how I work, right? Sexy danger? Anyway, this game, I kind of bet my javelin suit.
You did what?
I was confident I had the winning hand.
Let me guess. Sexy bad choice?
Affirmative. Turns out my cards were crap. Yeah, ouch. Things got pretty ugly.
So you lost your suit?
Not yet. They gave me a deadline to deliver it. So I was sitting here, trying to figure out what I should do.
Hate to say it, but you should give them what you owe them.
Really? You think so?
You bet your suit, Wraith. That wasn't a good idea. What if they came after you?
Let him.
You can't start a war with the regulators in the fort.
Well, crap. I guess not. Who knew making bad choices could have bad consequences?
It can happen.
All right. I have a plan. I'll talk to you later, okay?
I don't think anything we tell her registers. And the phrase sexy danger and sexy bad choices makes me want to choke whoever wrote that. Just like with my hands, you know? Until they go limp. And the light goes out. And I leave them there. And I'm the winner.
Halleck?
Hey there.
Are we on speaking terms?
Depends on what you have to say.
How about we start by breaking the ice? It's been 2 years. What happened?
Some people go their separate ways. That day in the Heart of Rage, you forgot about it. Faye and I didn't. Simple as that.
No one could forget that day, Halleck. All those freelancers we lost? Still in my mind.
Is it? Because you bounced right back.
There was a choice. We're freelancers.
Doesn't mean we're all the same.
We all wear a javelin, don't we?
Oh, no. You don't get to show up out of nowhere and start interrogating me. So how about this? Outside the job, we're just two, I don't know, long-lost cousins getting to know each other again.
That's not an interrogation. It's not an interrogation, man. We didn't ask many questions.
You start fresh.
Well, some of us are 45 years old, so fresh is being kind. Maybe I'm your uncle.
Maybe we'll even be friends.
Sure, kid, as long as we're pretending. But on the job, don't think I'll go easy on you.
Okay, but it's gonna be kind of hard to, like, fucking deal with, you know, being in your condition. Put on a shirt, Halleck. How about that?
Ah, my friend. Always good to see you. You see the stories up on the wall?
Yeah, I was wondering about those.
When a freelancer falls, their link is brought to me. In life, the link connects us to a cipher. In death, it is a record.
And you write up what happened?
Yes, to remember what freelancers have given.
You do this all by yourself?
It is an honor. We should not grieve. We should celebrate. I want you to go honor our dead. Bring me their stories and light their way home.
Okay, so apparently this is how it is that freelancers honor their fallen. You go and you get their cell phone, and you post their fucking Snap story on the wall. That's it. I don't...
Thank you for coming.
We could do better than this.
Said there was a complication? What's happened?
I took a look at the intel Zim gave us.
It's no good?
She promised us 1 location. She delivered 5.
All right. That's unexpected.
Zim's data is a fragment of text from the Legionnaire Leotrel the Unbroken. She was the General's right hand and, according to legend, the one who laid Tarsus to rest. The text mentions guardians and 4 tombs that must be visited to find the Javelin of Dawn. The data's barely readable. I'll try to get more out of it while you and Owen look for these tombs.
Right. Send me the locations. I'll check them out.
Well, there we go. We have our grand quest in order to find the Javelin of Dawn. Another one of those fallacies where they say it was old, and so it was better. And we'll never be able to replicate the incredible technologies of fucking several hundred years ago. You know, because that's how that works. If shit is old, it's the best it's ever been. We should all drive some Ford Model Ts and fucking... God, like spin our garments out of just like rough wool. Stop showering because opening your pores lets in disease.
I hear the Legionnaire's tombs won't open for just anyone.
Owen.
You need to prove yourself worthy by completing
Owen.
the trials.
Thank you. I'm grousing about this over here, Owen. You're interrupting me.
Laundry is like life.
Oh my god. Does anyone else have anything for me to do? Bryn does. Okay.
I boil everything.
Great. He boils everything. We needed to know that.
Freelancer, you're back. Okay.
Nice to see you too, Bryn.
This might actually be a good thing.
Might?
A few beacons have gone quiet in the wilderness and we're short-handed. Those beacons are vital to my work here. If they're broken...
So I should go fix your beacons.
Ah, perfect. I'm so glad you offered.
My pleasure.
Good, good. I'll talk to you in the field.
No problem.
Easy as that. It's my foot. I wasn't standing on anything. Okay, anyway. Bryn is the only one that I can work with here. She keeps a nice professional distance. We get straight to the fucking point. Well, that's not true. Matthias I can also work with. He's okay. He gets a little bit excited, but... The rest of these, I don't know. Yarrow spins a whole lot of tales. He's very much like that old fisherman in that way. That kind of fucking literary trope, where every time he tells the story, the fish gets just a little bit bigger. And by the 500th telling or so, He caught a city bus with a fucking rope and a stick.
Let's make sure you're in top shape.
And we are told that this is a good thing and that we should embrace it, and I don't know. I don't buy it. We're still fucking around with the flamethrower for a little bit. Do we have more components? No. Yeah, we got that. Sure, fine. How's this shaping up? Have we unlocked the purple version yet? I don't think so. I think I have to kill legendaries for that. Yeah, probably. Okay. Is it telling me that I should craft a new flamethrower? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, we've unlocked blue. Sure. What else can we level in the meantime? Let me level this flak cannon. As we continue to just kind of try to experiment and see what does what. And also show what does what. There. Take that apart. And then let's talk about our ordnance launcher. In front of, fucking in a, quote, a large area. We'll build one of these. Uh-huh. Believe we can do a better one of those now. Yeah, by a lot. Great, great. And a better one of those too. It's the heavy shield reinforcement, right? Yeah. Oh. We've been making the wrong one. We want the storage. They have the same fucking icon. That's my bad, I guess. Okay. Did I make the heavy shield reinforcement yet? No, I didn't. And this is the primary upgrade path. We had talked about Titanfall 2 earlier in the playthrough, and fucking... I would almost prefer Titanfall 2's kit system to this. I say almost. No, I would definitely prefer Titanfall 2's kit system to this. This is... like we mentioned, the illusion of choice, not actual choices. Okay. We're equipped, we're ready. We continue. At least for a little bit. There are also these suit-up animations that are supposed to play during some loading screens, but it loads that part of it too fast and kicks us to another loading screen. So we don't get to see the stuff that they had prepared, which is fucking nuts to me. We can just start on cautious cooperation. We'll whip through these as quickly as humanly possible, and then likely end up in free play where we can go and deal with those tombs. The tombs that we can enter from the overmap without issue, but we can't do the same thing with the strongholds. Because again, you can't have someone just playing the game the way that they want to play. If they are capable of soloing the instance, perhaps taking a friend or two along, and finishing it technically one person down and splitting rewards between 2 to 3 people instead of 4. No, you have to bring your cadre of mouth-breathing psychopaths dredged up from the internet. simply wouldn't be possible or desirable any other way.
Freelancer. We're in here. Again.
Oh, just looking.
Hi. The Sentinels don't have the resources right now to fix these beacons, so appreciate it.
Things went so smoothly last time we worked together. How could I say no?
Funny. That's funny. I'm sending you the direct route now.
I mean, Bryn, the character was joking. I'm not joking. This is better than the other ones. She talks less. She makes less jokes, too. Oh, we may be having performance issues. We'll find out.
So, tell me more about these beacons.
Obviously, they help us monitor Scar activity. Preparedness is key, but they're also useful for those Arcanists we're constantly saving.
How so?
The Scars are always cornering them.
No, I mean, how do the Arcanists use the beacons?
Oh, right. The beacons collect information on the Scars. Movement
Like what? Okay.
Other science things, I guess.
You guess. Just tell me what they collect. Is it just cameras? Is it movement monitors? What is it? If you're a science fiction writer, you're going to need to start to understand science. It happens all the time, and I hate it every time. What does this do?
I've got a signal, Freelancer.
One day you'll stop sounding so surprised when I get things done.
Will I, though?
Okay.
We did it.
Send me the next location.
One thing about the next beacon.
Yes?
It's in the middle of an established Scar camp.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
Also, don't do this. You know. Oh well, did I forget to mention that this is gonna be dangerous? Oh, oopsie! You're not cute when you write this shit. You're a fucking catastrophe. Just give me what it is that I'm doing. Like, the character is already a security contractor of some sort. You know, they are fucking for hire police, military. Whatever it is that you need that requires them to carry a gun and be shot at.
Interesting.
But like, this is again, if I'm a professional working in this environment, I am telling the person that is offering to pay me that this is fucking unacceptable and you're going to have to negotiate fairly.
Do what you do best.
Flatterer.
You tell me what it is that I'm doing, what it is that's expected, and if you don't have a good handle on what's expected, what dangers I'm supposed to face, then that's going to be extra out of your pocket because I'm going in blind. Like, I'll fucking do it, but we're going to have to talk about it. Anyway, this is the lightning gun, and this is the flak cannon. The nice thing about the lightning gun is that you can activate it when it's not on cooldown, and it will just kind of fire at things. I can't tell it what to fire at, though, so target priority is out the window.
Oh, I wish these Scars would run off.
Seriously?
No, so much for Bryn not telling as many jokes. My brain had apparently just, like, self-defense deleted that one.
The area's secure.
I expected no less. Now, onto the beacon.
What do I have on me that's flammable that this can happen? So yeah, this beacon, what does it do? Is it a seismograph? Is it like what?
There are a lot of dead Scars in the area.
Go figure.
It's monitoring their life signs? How? Through what?
There's just one damaged beacon left, Freelancer.
All over it.
Alright, up we go. Out of Junkhead Basin. Into some performance issues. Another nice vista, though. It's pretty.
The last beacon you need to repair is here, Freelancer.
Apparently that water wasn't dense enough. It's fucking falling. I can see where it was falling, but it didn't count. And put it right on top of an unlock. This is Convector Henge. This now dormant Shaper relic juts out of the earth like walls arranged in a large circular pattern. It became active around 250 LV and is thought to be connected to the water boiling in the nearby water sources. The Bowl. The Scar luminary known as Junkhead undertook efforts to unearth this relic, but was defeated. Freelancers silenced the relic, and it has not been active since. So we turned it off. Wouldn't that have been a fun event, right? Something for us to do, to see this thing, like, happen. And then we come and we do it. We do the thing. Instead of everything happening via logs and lore, maybe the player does it, because you're making a video game. You tools.
Activated.
Signal acquired. Job well done, freelancer.
Was that a compliment?
Why would you be surprised that she would compliment you?
Wait, there's something.
What is it?
Now the beacons are active, I'm reading a massive Scar presence nearby.
And tell me to come get it.
Say no more.
I put tusks on this. Fucking, like, I'm a crazy person. We'll go ahead and we'll get this done. I wish there were more things that I could do with this like that. Like, throw some fucking pelts and some teeth and shit on it. Some trophies of things that I've run into. Like a bipedal fucking freight train. Anything. Can't, though. Not allowed. Wrap a tattered Imperial war banner off of one of these fucking, like,
How do we miss these scars?
hook points, and, you know, paint the shield.
Good thing we fixed that.
Yes. This was very, helpful.
Was that so hard?
Yeah, Scars ahead!
There's Arcanist machinery everywhere, Bryn. What's going on?
I don't know, but these are definitely the scars on my readings. Deal with them now.
Great. I'm dealing with it. It's getting dealt with. We're doing it. So the primary advantage of, like, this scrap gun, I shouldn't call it a scrap gun, the flechette cannon, I think they're calling it,
Okay, there's more now.
is that
Yes, there sure are.
the shells are on individual cooldown.
They can't hear
I don't know.
but I appreciate the effort.
So you can use it fairly frequently. I appreciate that. I wish other things had a magazine, like a cycling magazine like that, where I'll manage the charges, thank you very much. But then again, I'm not a fan of cooldowns on equipment to begin with. If it's equipment, then it needs to function when I tell it to. It looks like we'll wrap up with Bryn here, and then we'll tackle the other side things probably tomorrow. At a similar point in time. Usually it's 7 Eastern. Sometimes it's not. Oh, I have to get fragments. Okay. There's one. And touch.
Fragment down.
When a relic does this, you just put the fucking case back on and it's fine. Apparently. That's how they all work.
There's more scars.
Alright, well, tell them to fuck off. They won't. You would figure, like, they seem semi-intelligent, right? They communicate with each other at least. I'm sure they have a language. They seem to build things. They coordinate, so they should be, you know, like a sentient species. If they lose enough people going after one thing, at what point in time do they go, you know what, it really ain't worth the cost? But, you know, again, developers don't think that way because they're building a shooting gallery rather than any kind of setting that's supposed to be believable. It's another thing that we'll play through at some point in time. The most recent Metro game, Exodus. I was shocked to find people actually surrendering after I had gunned down their friends. Just being like, you know what? Fuck it, I quit. You can have whatever the fuck is going on over there. That's just yours. Don't even worry about it. And the game rewards me with a better ending for not behaving like a total fucking psycho. I was quite happy with that. And like, you know, why not here? Why not in these cooperative settings? Why is this the way that they all are? I'm trying to coax out a big one so that I can get points towards purple. We have an incredible double shotgun build that we're fucking with right now. Still no breach on that tank, huh? Alrighty. It looks like he's stuck, too. Oh, there we go. Now the tank is breached. Not enough, though. Well, bye. And also goodbye. And goodbye again. We've done it. It was incredible.
It's done! Wow, that was a lot, but...
Well.
You did it! It's what I do. Tag this equipment for sentinel recovery. Please.
Yeah, sure. Oh, this equipment. Something else entirely. This is the relic? It's inert now. Okay.
What are the scars doing with all this? I'll see you back at the fort, freelancer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Our character is extremely impolite. If your employer has said, oh, hey, thanks, good job, you say, you're welcome, don't worry about it, call me again. Happy to take your business. But if you write a professional, you have to write them like they're a shitty, tongue-in-cheek, glib high schooler. That's how you get gamers on board, right? They gotta pull pranks and make sexy bad choices. And they're always at the bar. Fucking nauseating. Like, at what point in time do these assholes, like, they're attempting to mime what they think a cool guy is, and it's fucking ridiculous. Alright, back to Fort Tarsus. It'll load us in there. It'll automatically save our progress. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we think about other games, games past, in fact. We think about Michael. Michael didn't pull pranks. Michael didn't pull punches either. He was all about America. We think maybe about Isaac in his first run. Quiet. You know, he just kind of let me do the talking. That was for the best. It was for everyone's benefit. The things we've lost. Well, not lost, but the things we've had to leave behind. Here's the map. But we're going here. I just have to go through this menu in order to get to the settings to hit quit game. Alright, and we're getting out of there. And we're waiting to see what it does from there. We're going to see if it closes down normal style, or if I have to kill it again. I'll probably have to kill it again. Yeah. Last night we got it to close normal style. Tonight, no such luck. That's okay, because I'll just go ahead and fucking put the kibosh on that manually. Alright, we continue to make progress. We have to go find the Javelin of Dawn. We have to go through the 4 temples, you know, the Air Temple, the Water Temple, the Earth Temple, and the Fire Temple in order to recover the Master Sword and defeat the evil. Because again, ideas are dead, art is dead, I'm dead. Call up Payless and tell him I'm dead. But you can do that while you wander around on your own for a little bit. I'll catch up later. See ya.